With all the bad news out of Afghanistan these days, some of us old enough may remember this from National Geographic. I thought I'll run this. The girl with the stunning green eyes. Yep, if you remember that picture, she's an Afghan girl. This was during the time of the Soviet invasion. So here it is. Afghan Girl is a 1984 photographic portrait of Shabbat Gula, born 1972, also known as Shabbat Bibi, taken by photojournalist Steve McCurry. It appeared on the June 1985 cover of National Geographic. The image is of an adolescent girl with green eyes in a red headscarf looking intensely at the camera. The identity of the photo's subject was not initially known, but in early 2002, she was identified as Shabbat Gula. She was a Pushtun child living in the Nasir Bash refugee camp in Pakistan during the Soviet occupation of Afghanistan when she was photographed. The photo has been likened to Leonardo da Vinci's painting of the Mona Lisa and been called First World's Third World Mona Lisa. The image became emblematic of refugee girl woman located in some distant camp, deserving of the Western viewer's compassion. It became a symbol of Afghanistan to the West. You see right here, see those stark, piercing green eyes? Shabbat Gula was one of the students in an informal school at the Nasir Bash refugee camp in 1984. Her photograph was taken by National Geographic Society photographer Steve McCurry on Kodachrome 64 color slide film with a Nikon FM2 camera and Nikon 105mm AIS f2.5 lens. The preprint photo retouching was done by Graphic Art Service based in Marietta, Georgia. McCurry did not record the name of the person he had photographed. The picture, titled Afghan Girl, appeared on the June 1985 cover of National Geographic. The image of her face, with a red scarf draped loosely over her head and her eyes staring directly into the camera, was named the most recognized photograph in the magazine's history, and the cover is one of National Geographic's most famous. American Photo Magazine says the image has an unusual combination of grittiness and glamour. Shabbat Gula's green eyes have been the subject of much commentary. So there it is. I don't want to go more into it, but people can read up on this if they like to. There's much more stuff. There's criticism here. A 2019 article in the Indian magazine The Wire that described a 2002 interview with Shabbat Gula said that she was angered by the photograph being taken and published without her consent. Well, come on, she was a child at the time. And not only that, she was a child in the school. The writer for The Wire suggests that this is because it is not welcome for a girl of traditional Pashtun culture to reveal her face, share space, make eye contact, and be photographed by a man who does not belong to her family. Well, come on, let's be serious now, you know? She was a child, and all this stuff about covering your face and stuff like that, these are things people learn long after. But when you're a child, if you look at children in Afghanistan, you don't see the little girls covering their faces. It's only as they grow older, you know, whatever that means. This is something created by man, covering women's faces. There's nothing, even if you read the Quran, there's nothing in the Quran that suggests a woman should cover up her face. You know, cover up her whole face, cover up her head. You can read the Quran back and forth, and you're not gonna find anything in there. That's man-made stuff because in the old days, when people came through like raiders and so forth, they wanted to protect women, so they would cover the faces of the woman, so it was hard to tell who was a man, who was a woman. That was the whole original idea. And then some men uh, grasped that in a way to dominate women, as we see going on in Afghanistan today with the Taliban, which is unfortunate. But I don't, I wouldn't take that seriously. She was a child at the time. Let's see, she was born in 1972, 84. So she was like maybe 12 years old when the picture was taken, or probably was taken a little before that. Yeah. So who knows? you know. But anyway, this is an iconic picture, and with all that's going on in Afghanistan today, it's good to look back on this and see something that's good, memorable that came out of Afghanistan.